Hey everyone, it's Susie here, and today we're playing a Watcher of Realms. For today's video, we're gonna get one free summon by doing a survey. Easy enough here. There was a red dot for this survey button, so let's go do it. Sorry for the white screen of death, but here we go. I'm gonna try to go through this fairly quickly so I can kind of talk with you guys. I like doing this. It's something that I feel like as a company, as a community manager, and working with a developer myself, uh, it was cool to see people fill out the surveys. And we actually had, like, we sent the videos to our product manager, or head of product, sorry. And he genuinely liked watching the videos, seeing people live fill out a survey and their initial thoughts. And there's a lot of value in hearing people's opinions. Plus, it's just, for me as a content creator, it's something to talk about with you guys, see if you agree, and share my honest opinion just as a player and how I feel about the state of the game. So let's see what this one is about. Overall, how satisfied are you with the current version? I'm gonna say 4 out of 5. There's definitely some pain points, right? What do you think needs to be improved on? Let me pause and come back with my answer. Alright, so I went ahead and said the things that could use improvement would be the low hero drop rates. Not overall, like, we get so many summons, it's really not that big of a deal to have the drop rates as they are. But the one thing that is a pain point is the limited events. It just feels really bad to summon 1400, 1300, 2000 for even some people and get 0 or only 1 copy of an event hero. It just seems insane to say that number out loud even. And that feels like it needs to change somehow. At least some sort of pity with a second copy beyond the guarantee. I don't know, but that just, to do as many summons as I did for Sun Wukong and only get one other copy total was really rough. It's, yeah, it's been rough. All right, always stuck on certain stages, hard to progress. I say this kind of related to the next question about some heroes being overpowered, like Lady Alexandra and Valara. There's too many pieces of PvE content where it feels like if you don't have Lady Alex and the Lord Iovar, you're screwed, you know? Or if you don't have Valara, good luck doing half the content or having a chance to compete with anyone who does. It's just, there's too much of, like, content being created where 1 or 2 heroes feel necessary to get a top reward. There should always be multiple options to solve the same puzzle, allowing players to be creative. And it's been feeling a bit hard ever since, especially Lady Alex kind of took over some of the content and some of those new stages were released, like the Gear Raid 3s, where it was just extremely hard to have no Iovar and or no Lady Alexandra. If you have neither one of them, like, good luck doing Gear Raid 3 stage 24 without obscene gear, right? I know there's probably a couple of those out there. I think someone did one with, like, who was it? I think, was it Fastidious or Destined? Someone had a video, I think, with no Lady Alex, but did they have Iovar? I think so. It's like, you really can't win either way. So that's been a pain point for me personally and doesn't make me feel like progressing in content when it's that ridiculous. And then stuck on certain stages, I will say, could go along with the idea of how the new Matrix content came out and the top damage people are still only doing nowhere near what the top should be. Not that it should be instantly, some people can do it the second the content comes out, but the power creep shouldn't be so bad that it feels like you have to get the new hottest hero coming out, which then makes old characters irrelevant. That's a frustration as well. But I still think overall it's a great game, and I still recommend it to people. I would say, I'm gonna be fair, I'm gonna give this a 9. Like, would I 10 out of 10 recommend Watcher? I mean, yeah, it's what I'm playing it, so I'm doing right now. But it's not necessarily the first game that comes out of my mouth, and that's just me being completely honest. But that's also because it's not, for me, my first game that comes out of my mouth. When I think of all the games I played or currently playing or whatever, the tower defense style versus a normal turn-based game or some of the others. Like it's different. So it might not fit for everybody, but it's a great game with a lot of content overall. All right, how much do you like the following heroes? Valise. I mean, I think she seems really cool, but I haven't played her yet. So and same thing with Ezreath. I haven't used him yet. So that's just being honest. All right, how much did you want to get these heroes? I would use all my resources, but not spend extra money. I would use all my crystals and diamonds, no, but not spend actual money. Yeah, I would have used, I mean, you don't spend crystals on ancients, but on this, I would have pulled until, no. Even if I had, I wouldn't, all right, if I had extra crystals and diamonds, I would use them. Yeah, okay, this is probably more. For Ezreath, I would have used all my ancients to see what I got for my Lord Pity hit. And for Valise, I would have pulled what I had, but I wouldn't have went to 0 on my gems. That's fair. What are the main reasons you want to get them? Their kit is just really interesting, and their visuals are definitely good. Appearance is great. Skill design. And then, I mean, I don't know. I'm just gonna put those two things, because it's like, same thing for both of them, right? Like, for one, he is really unique and sounds like he's perfect for the certain content. So let me just put that, right? Matrix. And then the same thing here, just really interesting sounding skills and feels powerful for what he is. Like being a specialist for a summoner lord is just really cool. How much do you like the hero's appearance? 5 like it. I definitely like this Cetram skin. It's very good. And I loved this one too. Maybe this one's more a 4, like it's cool, but I would have loved some more lighting effects that actually did something. You know, I joke about jiggle physics and I call it spinny physics when the light like twirls when you spin them. I want to spice up that light a little bit. Let's see some of this glow actually do things a little bit more. We'll go with that. What do you like about this skin? The animation gestures, the jiggle physics. The jiggle physics were logical. She's wearing an armored bra, although I think it's just like connected to her body in a strange way. It's like glued onto her, but whatever. And her boobs don't jiggle. The armor doesn't jiggle because it's armor. But the boobs inside of the armor jiggle. It's logical. I appreciated that. It also had spinny effects. So the visual effects, the glows when you spun her around, that's what I love. And yeah, just a very beautiful design overall. All right. What did I like about this skin? I would just say the overall design was cool, right? Just overall, and the way. I don't know about the visual performance during combat. I didn't see it in combat. I should go see. I'll just say high quality and overall design for that one. Did you participate in the Shadow in the Castle event? Yes. How satisfied are you? I mean, it's kind of boring. There's not much to do, so I'm gonna go to 4. But it's okay rewards. I love me a Halloween theme. Yeah, Halloween theme is fun. It's a basic event, easy to understand. And the rewards were okay. I guess the rewards are okay. Could have been a little better, but we'll go with that. How satisfied are you with the following aspects of Shadow in the Castle event of this one? Strange incidents. I don't know enough about it yet. You just read a clue and then I mean, we already know based on the new video that came to YouTube, we know this is connected. A letter, a house, a coffin. But we'll be talking about that more very soon. All right, let's move on. This will be more talked about very soon, right? Let's just move on from that. Enigmatic Shadow Challenge. Super easy to just go through and do your dailies. I would say 4 out of 5 because I would say maybe it needs to be a little bit more challenging. But it's super basic. Halloween event, free rewards, easy stuff. Yay. And the vibe of the camp. Satisfied. I love the camp. The Shadow Shop. It's not a shop. But I'll say 4 because I hate that it's called a shop and it's not a shop. It's just a series of rewards that you collect. It's an event. It's not a shop. A shop is where you get to choose what you buy. And the overall event music, I did not listen to the music, so I don't know. All right, I am female and I am getting old. Let me know your thoughts about the current characters and events. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.